Some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Noles will kick it away to start us off. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Georgia's offense will get the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Off play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First and 10. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play. officials take a break to let him... checked out. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Dogs have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Gideon. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
That pass is incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Brady. Hauls it in. Gets away from one, finds room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw again. Got his man on the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Under fire. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Man, what a great break on the Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Finds a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that well. Good coverage.
The play action fake. Works the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Great job by the defense. You want to get him in 3rd and long. You know it's a passing situation. You know you get the guy on the ground. You know it's 4th and long now. It's a good chance for you to be successful, and hopefully that punt can come on the field.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Unloads it left. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plows through the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Brady. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Reeves. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Down dogs. They'll try to add another to their lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And he got smacked just... He's the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Seminoles will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Ripping through the defense. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Brady. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this defense has its work cut out. Dude on the ground, he was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's Fowler. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sets up the screen. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Brady. Pucks it out of the air.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
To the air on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Noles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. They'll run the screen. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback. They get him at the 32.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Noles need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Completes it in the middle. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Zings it complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw it again. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 10.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
27. Florida State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To throw, it's Brady. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the third quarter with the run. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Lindsey. And he's wrestled to the ground. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out in...
There he goes! He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Brady. Here's the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Now, a 4th down.
Tries to get it on the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, no! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Wants to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the... 6-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The defense. Stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Back to throw, it's Brady. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's